Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/secretspiceoflife. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.
Hey, what is going on, you variety-loving people? Hope you had some spice of your day. Welcome back to Secret Spice of Life. We're your hosts. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jordan.
And if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Well, today it is Super Bowl Sunday. It is February 3rd, 2019. It's 2019. I'm still getting used to that. But, yeah, and it's, I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera. It's before the Super Bowl. It's currently 1:43. So this will be the first portion of today's podcast. It'll be our predictions and stuff like that for the game before it starts. And then we'll do the second half after the Super Bowl is over. Talk about the game, some like outcomes, some whatever, like if our predictions are right. But to get into like some of the first topics of the day, the game stance, like how you think it's going to go, whether it's a good game, bad game. I think it's going to be cheap calls, like anything like given.
Oh, I mean, the Patriots are involved, so.
Yeah, deflated footballs.
Yeah, Belichick probably taped the Rams practices all week or something.
You know who would have been good to have on this episode?
What?
I saw Josh. He's he's a Patriots fan.
Not Josh.
And it's
Dan.
Dan is
It's
co-host.
co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good game. Like, to be honest, it's probably gonna be. I would say probably gonna be a little more like on the high scoring side of things. Like,
Yeah.
We'll talk about my bets later. But,
Yeah.
I picked the over on like the total score for the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would think it'd probably be somewhere like around like 31-27, like, something like that.
Yeah.
Or in the 30s for both teams. But I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be a close game. Like I said, 31-27, probably gonna be like that's probably my score prediction for the game.
31-27.
Yeah, like around that.
Sorry, I'm just keeping this for future reference. I'm just writing that. That was one of the topics that were going to come up. But wait, who the
Rams.
Oops. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, traditionally when the Patriots are playing in any game, it's usually not very fair called. You can see it in like the Kansas City game. I didn't watch like a lot of it. I watched like probably like a total of like the 5 minutes of the last quarter.
Yeah, they should have. I think they did have bets on penalties on
Really?
the thing. Yeah. Like,
Oh my god.
But I can guarantee you, there's gonna be a roughing the passer with like against the Rams.
Yeah. These are going to be looking at closer.
Somebody will touch Brady and then they'll throw a flag, just like against the Chiefs when the guy hit him on the shoulder and they threw a flag.
Do you think they're gonna be more critical on the pass interference against the Rams this time, since they were talking about that blown call?
I'd say probably. That's another, I don't know, like bias thing there. To be honest, like that's something either you don't call or you call it.
Yeah, I was reading something I saw on like. It was like trending on Twitter. It was like about Roger Goodell addressing the pass interference, and they said that they could have had Rule 17 or something, 51 or 17. Yeah, they replayed a portion of the game. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it would have been pointless to replay it if that happened.
What?
If they called the pass interference, because the Saints won the game. Because all they would have to do is take like a knee or something, run the clock down, then they could have kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
Unless it would have been blocked or something, but I doubt it. Like if it was an extra point, if that.
That's crazy. Yeah, but they said that rule's never been like invoked where they had to like replay a game or anything like that.
I guess the Rams still could have got the ball back because they had timeouts too. They could have just called timeouts until the Saints had to kick it.
Yeah.
If they got in the end zone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Like they had we can talk about that one bet that they had how they had neither team scores over 10 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's not gonna happen.
I'm looking for the penalties one. Like I thought they had it on here somewhere. Like you could bet on penalties. Yeah, right here. Total penalties in the game for both teams is the over/under's 11.5.
For both teams?
Yeah. I feel like that's a little low, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think there's going to be a lot of penalties coming.
I think it's definitely going to go over that.
Yeah. the over under is
The
11.
over for total penalties in the game is 11.5.
Yeah.
I would probably say more than 11.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Especially because the Rams are going to get the Brady.
The team to commit the most penalties, who that's going to be.
Yeah. That's an easy bet.
Yeah, the Patriots definitely aren't going to get called for more penalties. Total penalty yards over 91.5.
Yeah.
Or over under is 91.5. I don't know. They have the coin toss on here too.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is that?
You can pick whether it ends up heads or tails, or you can pick the winner.
Okay. Well, I think the Rams are going to win it and they're going to kick the ball. Who said that? Yeah, Bob said that. Did you hear Bob talking about that?
I don't think that. I think the Rams. If the Rams, that's one thing. If the Rams win the coin toss, they have to take the ball first.
And
because Belichick likes taking the ball first, so he can go down and score and get ahead, so he doesn't have to play from behind.
Yeah, that's what Bob said they're going to do. Is that they're going to kick the ball to the Patriots and make them score first. Yeah,
them, but still, I think they will score first, and then you're screwed if you have to play from behind against the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
If they went down and scored a touchdown, they did it to the Chiefs and the Chargers. They took half the first quarter off the clock and scored a touchdown, and then at that point you're playing from behind the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Which sucks. That's why I think the Rams should take the ball first if they get the coin toss. Screw the second half.
Just go for it.
Do your work in the early in the game and make them play from behind.
Yeah.
They're not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots don't play from behind.
Yeah, do the Patriots have a good defense though? Are they average?
It seems like they're not on the field as much because the Patriots control the clock when they get the ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think they're that good. I think the Rams could score points against them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll talk about that too when we get to my bets.
Okay.
What I think the Rams are gonna do.
Well, I think the Patriots are gonna win. I'm taking them, but I'm gonna say the score is gonna be 24 to. It's gonna be a 7-point game. I think is what it's gonna be. So with the 24-17.
Just low scoring. You're going with the under.
Yeah, I'm going with the under. But just because I think that Brady's. Well, he's Brady. I mean, you may hate or love the guy, but you can't deny that he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He knows what he's doing. He's been in these positions countless times. If they win this, they have more Super Bowls than the Steelers, don't they? Tied. Yeah. And Brady's won 5 Super Bowls since he's been.
This will be a 6th.
This will be a 6th. Oh my God. Yeah, but do you want to talk about that for a little bit? The conspiracy theory around the Super Bowl. The playwrights of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's not. If the script writers for the NFL are listening, no. Yesterday I saw something about script writers, fixing up stories and stuff for the NFL, and this guy said that the dynasty for the Patriots and Brady began. When was it? It was earlier 2000s, where they beat the Rams in his first Super Bowl appearance. Mm-hmm. Or his first Super Bowl win. I'm not sure if that was their first one. I can't remember, but but their first Super Bowl win with Brady and Belichick was against the Rams, and now they said, are the Rams going to be the team to end the dynasty? Yeah. So,
wait, what is that Super Bowl?
It was 30 something.
36.
Was it?
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, they played when they were the St. Louis Rams. Then. Yeah. But yeah.
I think the Rams won the Super Bowl the year before that or something. I think they were going for 2 back-to-back.
Oh, really?
Anyway, no, it wasn't the year before because somebody. Or were they? I don't know. Look at the Super Bowl one.
Well, the score of that game was 20-17.
Yeah, that's different. That was,
yeah. Hey, what did you want me to look up? Rams.
Look at the Super Bowl. Yeah, just look at Rams Super Bowls and see when they won. I thought they won one before that or something. Or no, they only have one Super Bowl.
2000, the year before.
They did win the year. They beat the Raiders or something. No, they're both. Oh yeah, the Raiders are AFC. Yeah.
St. Louis Rams defeated the Titans.
The Titans. For some reason, I thought the Raiders were in it back then. For some reason.
And the Raiders. No, they showed a relevant Super Bowl. It said Raiders 1984 is the only relevant one. Yeah.
I thought they went to the Super Bowl one of those years or something.
I don't know.
No, but that was the only Super Bowl the Rams have ever won. Was that one? And then they were going for back-to-back, and the Patriots beat them. Yeah,
but the way to look at it, I think it's pretty interesting either way that they would write this out. Just considering that, well, Tom Brady's a dynasty. He'll build a dynasty since he's been there, and him getting his 6th Super Bowl kind of being in the position that he's in, and or even if the Rams would win and end their Super Bowl run or end like the dynasty of Belichick and Brady, and I think that would be like a good script either way. That'd be completely fair because it's kind of the new era of football versus the old era of football.
Yeah, I mean like. If we're talking about that, about that kind of stuff.
What do you mean?
Like about them writing something.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't see the Patriots winning this because Brady is not, he's not retiring right now. I could see if this is gonna be it for him.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh yeah, I know.
So I mean,
that's what he says. Yeah, he says there's no chance of him retiring.
Yeah, unless Aaron Donald puts it through the ground tonight.
Yeah. How old is Tom Brady? 40.
He's 40, I think 41 or something.
Holy crap. Is that old for football though? Like what's it
for a quarterback?
Yeah, he's Peyton Manning retired when he's 30 something.
Yeah, he was I don't know, was he?
I can't remember. I think so. I think he's like
38 or 39.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like late 30s.
But, shoot, I don't know.
Quarterbacks.
Brady could play the way the Patriots play. Brady could play till he's 50.
Yeah, because he gets protected.
He doesn't take any hits.
Oh, and he's protected by the refs even if he does.
He just dumps the ball. He doesn't even have to throw the ball down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Plays a little dink and dunk game.
Mm-hmm.
And beats everybody.
And
people are stupid.
And on paper, the Patriots don't even have that good of a team.
No, they've never had any star players.
Yeah, no, there's good coaching.
Brady.
Yeah, they get all these players that are.
Gronk. The only reason Gronk is a good tight end is because he's freaking huge,
and
he could just knock people away.
Freaking animal, dude.
That's the only reason he'd ever be on any Hall of Fame ballot or anything. He was never some dominant force.
Yeah, but he's the only person.
Years and then he got started to get hurt.
Yeah, for a while there, he's the only person that Brady would ever throw to.
Yeah,
that's
the
why.
only reason he's on the field now is because he can block for Brady.
Yeah,
because he doesn't catch any passes anymore.
Oh yeah,
he's hurt all the time.
I was actually playing Madden the other day when he was on my team on fantasy draft. I threw him for his 150th career touchdown ever. And he had probably 10 or 20 touchdowns.
150th reception, not touchdown.
No touchdown.
No, he didn't have no 150 touchdowns.
Oh well, look this up.
Not no tight end. Wide receivers don't even get numbers like that. That was his 100. I remember I watched you play that. He got the record for most receptions.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Let me see. Look at his career.
There's no way a tight end at 100.
There's a spine injury. Is he out?
Who?
Gronk.
No, he's been playing.
I don't even have his stats on here.
He definitely doesn't have. He probably doesn't even have 50 touchdowns.
Gronk almost got traded this year.
I don't think who the hell would want him.
I saw he threatened to retire because he almost got traded at the beginning of the season.
I don't remember that.
I don't know. Oh, careers. I didn't type it in right. That's why it wasn't coming up. But here we go. Let's see. Career. He has. What's G mean? Touchdowns?
No, it's games.
Games.
Why
I don't know. Goals. Because I was thinking goals. That's why. Oh. Games. He has 79 touchdowns.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, career touchdown.
How the hell does he have 79?
He only has 3 this year. His fantasy points.
Are you kidding? He had 79 touchdowns?
He has 521 receptions for 7,861 yards.
For his career?
Career, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he's played for 15 years. Oh, no. Yards.
Are you looking at Gronk?
Yeah.
There's no way he has 79 touchdowns.
Rob Gronkowski, yeah. 6'6", 265 pounds. That's a big man.
How long has he been in the league?
5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro. Here we go. Since 2010. 8 years, 9 years. Yeah, his rookie season 2010.
What?
Yeah.
You're telling me he averages 10 touchdowns a year?
Well, this year he only has 3 touchdowns.
So you're telling me he caught 15 touchdowns?
I can look at his other seasons 1 second.
Freaking Antonio Brown.
Yeah, last season he had. This spreadsheet's super weird. Touchdowns. Oh, they don't even have it. They don't have any marked. They just have a blank fucking thing.
He's not. There's no. I cannot.
I'll go to a different source, see if I can find something. Here's it from NFL.com. Career stats. That's this year. I want his career stats. I don't know why they should put it together. 36, 40, 52.
That's what it says on here too. There's no freaking. He had like a few really good years at the beginning. That's why. He had one year where he caught 90 passes.
Yeah, that's right. I added it up. That's what I'm saying. It's like the years he was like targeted more.
I mean, goddamn. I mean, he kind of does have Hall of Fame numbers for a tight end, even though he hasn't done much like a couple of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Last year he was pretty good. He was still good, but then the year before that, I think he was hurt a lot, and this year he was hurt a lot.
How long do tight ends like traditionally stay in the league for? Like a short amount of time, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably shorter than other players.
Mm-hmm. I think like
he's only freaking 29.
Yeah, but what's retirement age? Like 30 probably.
I don't know. Well, he's gonna retire soon because he's hurt so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he said he was gonna retire after this year or not.
I don't think he'll retire till Brady does.
I thought Brady said they were both coming back. I don't know.
But let's get into the MVP portion of the topics. You bet on it?
It's this one. Todd Gurley, dude. Plus 1,000. He hasn't shown up at all in the career in his playoffs, or in his career in the playoffs so far. But I think he's gonna show up tonight.
You think?
Yeah. The Rams are gonna.
Oh, maybe how much? Wait, how much was it? Plus 1,000.
Plus 1,000.
For 100, how much?
$10
$10 on it. So
$100.
$100, yeah. What else did you bet on?
Well, that one that I was talking to you about, the big ticket, that's out.
Oh, you lost?
Yeah, the basketball game.
Oh, it was a basketball game. Okay.
First time fell apart. They lost they were down by like 13.
Holy crap.
It was a 1-point game when we came in here.
Minnesota ended up beating Purdue?
No, they weren't. They ended up losing 2, I think.
Mm.
But no, I just did that. I bet on the money line alone too for the Rams to win tonight.
What was it?
Get the ticket money
just
back.
that they would win?
Yeah, just to get the ticket money back.
For the 30.
This one, yeah.
How much? Wait, how much was it?
The
for?
one is 42 on the Rams. The $20 for $42 payout.
Oh, okay.
But and then I bet on Gurley to win MVP, and then I bet for the home team and the over together. So the Rams have to cover 2.5 points.
Oh, okay.
And then it has to go over 55.5, the total score.
Oh, okay. So your score would be.
I bet 20 on that, which is like, I think it's like $50-some payout or something.
Oh, okay. So for my MVP, I'm picking, since those are the Patriots, they're going Tom Brady is going to be the MVP. Unless who said that the running back would get it?
Lee said Sony Michel because he thinks the Patriots are going to run the ball a lot.
Because the Rams have the worst rushes per year. Yeah.
They're one of them.
Yeah, it's yards per rush or whatever. They're the worst defense for that. But,
God, I just want to see Aaron Donald put Brady into the third.
I would love. I mean, it would make my life, man, if I saw Brady lose back-to-back Super Bowls.
Imagine if he jinxed himself, saying, "No, there's no chance. It's my last game," and then if Aaron Donald or Sue slammed his ass.
Oh my God.
And
I want to see him get sacked a couple of times.
The Patriots fans, there'd be a mass suicide in New England tonight, in Boston tonight.
If
Brady ended up getting his career ended. Because as soon as Brady's gone, that
dynasty's
out
done. Yeah,
Belichick's probably gone.
Oh, yeah, they're done.
Because he knows he won't be able to win anymore without a quarterback.
Yeah, he'll try to get to a different team or something like that, or retire. How old is Belichick? Belichick's old.
No, I don't think he's really that old.
He's not. You think he's Brady's age?
No, hell no.
Then why the hell are you acting like he's young?
He's not that old for a coach, I don't think. He might be, I don't know if he's in his
66.
60. He is that old.
66, yeah. April 16th, 1952. Pete Carroll's 67. Nick Saban's 67 and Andy Reid's 60. Those are the people that are close.
Wait, Sean Payton? Did you say Sean Payton?
No.
Oh, I was going to say he's 67.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid, 67.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, I didn't think he was that old either.
But, yeah. I would like to see Brady get power drive at least a couple of times.
The Rams should put some no name in the game that that never plays and just take an ejection early.
Jesus.
That's what they were saying on the radio.
Really?
They said no. They said they didn't say they'd like to see it, but they said what if like somebody just ran in the game head to head on Brady like on the first drive of the game and got ejected and just took it.
Oh man. Jesus.
They said they have no clue why nobody's ever done that to the Patriots before.
Just kill Brady.
Just take Brady out. And
that's like dirty as hell.
Just take the ejection.
Oh man. Wait, here's the Patriots backup quarterback.
I have no clue. Brian Hoyer or something, I think.
That was it.
Oh, he's a shitty guy. He used
Shitty
to play for the Browns.
Nathan Peterman style quarterback.
I don't know. He used to play for the Browns, but let's just say they ain't winning no Super Bowl if Brady gets hurt.
Oh man. If they have a Browns caliber quarterback as their backup, they obviously didn't have a backup plan. Why didn't they ever why didn't the Patriots think ahead like that to get like a backup quarterback that would be there?
They did, and then they traded him.
Who was it?
It was Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh man.
Brady
that's
Brady
right. Yeah.
Forced them into trading him because he said he wasn't going to retire.
Yeah, and Garoppolo was like
they
what?
Didn't want him sitting on the bench. He's already in his like I don't know, like mid-20s or late 20s.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to keep him.
Mm-hmm. Garoppolo was killing it at San Francisco a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how old he is. Maybe he's in the I don't know. I thought he was like kind of like middle 20s. That's why they didn't want to keep him.
Yeah.
Because he'd have to sit around too long.
They should have. They had him since he got out of college.
I think they drafted him.
Not really. That'd be like a good plan for them.
He's 27 already, so yeah, it wouldn't have been worth it for them to even keep him for a few years.
Yeah.
He'd already be 30.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to start the process all over again.
And he got hurt already.
Yeah.
With the 49ers.
If they had Garoppolo in a situation where Brady got hurt, that wouldn't be a bad backup quarterback.
They had another guy too. I think he's the backup for the Colts now. Like they sent him there to be the starter when Andrew Luck was hurt last year, and Jacoby Brissett, and I don't know. They traded both of them. They had like 3 pretty solid quarterbacks, and then they traded Garoppolo and Brissett, and just signed like a couple of bum ass free agents.
At least they didn't sign Nathan Peterman. You know, you can't get that bad.
Oh my god. I don't know how he even is still in the NFL.
Me neither.
Oh jeez.
But you want to cut this? Because it's already at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, one sec. Venmo just sent me a notification. It says kick off the week with cash in the bank. Use instant transfer to move your Venmo balance to your bank within minutes for a small fee. And it has footballs around it.
Oh my god.
They're trying to entice people to pay for their fees.
Yeah.
So they can bet on football too.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, but we're gonna cut this. We'll be back after the Super Bowl.
Aaron Donald right in Brady's face. We already saw how scared Brady is of Aaron Donald.
Tom Brady, I'm coming for you.
I'm not saying that on here. We're gonna keep it clean.
You did.
Told y'all. Todd Gurley for MVP.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I to restate that, I think the Patriots are gonna win, but I hope the Rams win. Like I'm not cheering for the Patriots. You'll never hear that, especially as like a Pittsburgh fan. Even though I'm wearing an Adrian Peterson jersey today, I just wanted to see if anybody would hate on me.
Yeah, I don't know. Rams win.
Yeah. I hope so. We'll see. But anyways, we'll be back after the Super Bowl round. What time's the Super Bowl over? Like 10?
It starts at 6:30. So
probably like 10ish.
Oh yeah, probably be a little long because the freaking hour-long halftime show and stuff.
Yeah, and all those awesome commercials.
Yeah, they'll take some extra time for commercials tonight.
Yeah. All right, we'll check back in with you guys after the Rams are lifting that trophy. Peace. For you, the listeners of Secret Spice of Life podcast, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a 30-day free trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. Personally, I would recommend Crush It, Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion by Gary Vaynerchuk. I already downloaded it. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/secretspiceoflife. Again, that is audibletrial.com/secretspiceoflife for your free audiobook. The link will be in the show notes. Go check out Audible now. And we are back, and I think I speak for both of us when I say we're sick as hell, because the New England Patriots are the Super Bowl champions 2018-2019 season.
I'm trying to bury my sorrows with Oreos right now.
But We were right on like a couple of the topics.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You were right with the winner, not the.
Oh, I was right with. I was right with the game. We were right with the game stance. We said it was going to be a good game.
It was a pretty shit game, to be honest.
I mean, okay, it was a close game, is what I meant. But yeah. It was a close game. I said I got the Patriots that was going to win. The scores weren't even freaking close.
No.
Dude, they're bad.
You know how much money sports books over the world made on this game tonight just based on that?
What?
Like probably, I don't think there's a person that bet on the total points that probably went under on it. I don't think.
You don't think?
Probably one person.
Yeah.
There probably is. You know, I'm exaggerating,
Yeah.
but I'm saying the vast majority of people bet that it was going to go over 55 tonight.
I mean, so I already didn't like the Patriots, and now I like them I dislike them even more because they couldn't keep it under 10 points or less for somebody to win the 10 Gs.
Oh. Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, me and Bob were talking about that the whole time.
If they didn't make that field goal on the last drive, or
yeah.
They know it would have stayed under 15 was another one.
Really?
I think it was like 10, 15, 20, 25 or something.
Yeah. Oh, it was 10 combined points. Is it 10,000?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said both teams had to be under 10.
Yeah, if it was combined 10, I think. It almost stayed under the 15 if they didn't make that last field goal.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's still pretty high.
Yeah. It was. I don't even think it wasn't even like a good defensive game. They just like were throwing the ball away 90% of the time.
Was terrible until in the last drive when the Patriots stopped playing defense.
Yeah, and they threw an interception. Oh, yeah, threw an interception the drive before. He threw what? 2 interceptions.
I don't know. I don't understand it. Like he dropped back. I mean, like they just like went away from the run game completely on that drive. They put all the pressure on Goff to try and score the touchdown there.
Yeah.
And he got rushed and didn't know what to do with the ball. Just threw it.
Mm-hmm. But
I would have taken a freaking intentional grounding there. He should just throw it into the seats. Like,
just
threw it to the back of the end zone.
There's a couple times that he should have threw it away and he just didn't. He just held on to it.
Even there, he could have just threw it as far as he could, toward at least as long as it was in that area. Like he could have just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, that one time I think it was 1st and 10, and he got rushed back, like 12 yards or whatever, and then he just fell to his knees.
Just took the sack instead of throwing the ball. He was out of the pocket. He just threw it right next to him and threw it out of bounds. Yeah. He was out of the pocket.
That's just dumb plays.
I know. I don't understand why he doesn't want to get rid of it. He just makes the safe play except for when he threw the ball down the field when there was a guy running at him.
Yeah. Oh my God. Freaking and they
didn't even give Gurley any type of chance to even get going in the game. They handed the ball twice in the first quarter.
They said that his knee was bothering him or whatever.
Screw it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure he didn't.
He had 2 big runs in the game for 15 plus yards.
And one thing, when it was still 3-3, the Rams finally got their offense going a little bit. Gurley ran off that big 12-yard run or something, and then they threw a holding flag on him, and it killed the whole drive.
Yeah.
And then they had to punt the ball, and that's when the Patriots went down and scored a touchdown.
Yeah. Did you see?
You gotta be kidding.
Did you see early in the game? I'm pretty sure it's when the Patriots kicked the first field goal. They called a holding on the defense, and they called it on number 54. They said number 54 or 56, and it wasn't even him. It was number 23 or something like that. It was you blind? That's not even close to the player that did it. And it wasn't even holding anyways. It was just the dude fell on top of him. Yeah. I don't know what the hell you want him to do.
They called some penalty later on in the game. Even Romo was confused by it. If Romo is confused, there's something wrong because he knows every play.
Yeah, he knows what's going to happen.
He even called it when he said you can decline the penalty and still stop the clock. I think he was the only person watching that game
the
game that actually knew that rule.
Yeah.
I had no clue you could decline a penalty and stop the
clock.
Yeah,
you see Belichick, they declined the first one except the second one, and then
he got pissed. Yeah. Well, because they let him go back and switch it, I guess they probably.
Well, no, they didn't even say that he ended up saying that he declined the second one. But Belichick's
I think they messed up on the call.
Yeah, Belichick was like, "What the fuck is going on?" You could read his lips. It's hilarious. He was pissed.
He's like, this is the only time in my life I haven't figured out how to cheat.
Yeah. You guys are blowing it.
On the radio when we were on the way to watching the game, there was somebody on the radio talking and saying Belichick hired a mystery assistant before this game or something.
What?
And he was standing out there watching the Rams kick field goals before the game or something. I was like,
what?
Only Belichick would hire a coach for the purpose of watching somebody kick a ball on the field.
Oh man, when they kicked that last field goal, they rushed the kick and he blew it left.
Oh my God, that's because he was rushed. He
didn't know what to do.
I don't even know why they kicked it. They shouldn't even.
And I know it was smart to kick it so they could try to get the ball back real quick and throw a Hail Mary.
By the time he made that field goal, there was probably like 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
There's not even time for an onside kick at that point.
Yeah.
Because if somebody touches the ball, the clock's gonna run off. I mean, like I think Goff should. I mean, like that nothing probably would have happened anyway. But Goff should have just thrown a Hail Mary to the end zone. You're better off scoring the touchdown than kicking the field goal.
Yeah. But do you think the MVP was right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was right.
I should have bet on that the whole way. I said it to everybody.
Congrats, Patriots. Still hate you, Tom Brady. And have a fantastic week. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, it would mean the world to us if you gave us a rate and review. Subscribe to the podcast as well, so you're first to know when we release new episodes. Be sure to download the podcast to help us out. If you're watching the podcast on YouTube, the full-length podcast is in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. Check us out on all of our social media. Our Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are all official SSOL. Again, that is OFFICIALSSOL. That is on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And you can find us at Secret Spice of Life on Facebook. Don't forget to check out our website and blog. New blog every Wednesday, and potentially some bonus blogs throughout each week. Be sure to check out our Patreon as well, because for 2019 and every year coming, we are going to monetize our Patreon for charity. So anything that is donated to our charity tier on there will be donated to a charity of your choosing or our choosing by the end of the year or every 6 months or so. But yeah, make sure to donate to that to give back to other people. And as always, have a positive and productive day.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.